Sail away, my friend, the tides took you under again. It's all in your head, there's a place we can go instead. A place where we can forget. I try to fly, because there ain't no point in running without everyone you know. Take it back, step out of the dark, you got so much more to show. Sail away, my friend, the sky's clouding over again. Have you made your bed? That's a place where we can forget. A place where we can forget. I try to fly, because there ain't no point in running without everyone you know. Take it back, step out of the dark, you got so much more to show. Cause there ain't no point in running without everyone you know. Take it back, step out of the dark, you got so much more to show. A place where we can forget. A place where we can forget.
So the band Vida, it was kind of like I bumped into an old mate for school, and he was in a band already at the time, and that band kind of split up, and he just bumped into me, and he seen the look at me and thought, "Oh, you're looking pretty cool now, man. You might be into music, and you play the guitar." And I was like, "I can play like C and G basically, kind of thing." And joined up with him, and we got a few other boys that were in school with at the time to join us. That was like back in 2013, man. So we just like done the circuit, played a few pubs in Alloa, started going through to Glasgow and Edinburgh. Then we released Fade Away. That was it. Snowball, bang, started playing tours down south and all that, and just grew from there. So the Vida song it's a song called A Place Where We Can Forget, and we released that in 2018 in the summer, and we recorded it with Kieran Webster for The View. He helped us pre-produce it. He used to come to our practice room in Alloa and just sit with us and listen to our songs, and because he said that The View got that with their first album, they had a guy that would just sit and he would say, play the whole album live, and then I'll tell you if there's wee bits here you can take out to make it more streamlined and make it more radio friendly and all that. So Kieran Webster came into our wee practice room, and the song was pretty much the same, but he tweaked it a wee bit, made it a bit more shorter, and made the intro no as long and all that, you know what I mean? And he was brilliant, great help, like. And the song's really special take. It was about one of our best pals at the time, and it was just about like, if somebody's going to be going in a wee bit of a dark place, it's about kind of picking them back up and saying, look man, we're all here for you. That's what the song's about, so it's a special song. the earliest kind of biggest gig I can mind us doing would have been, well, not really our gig, but we played at Alloa Festival, and that was like, obviously when you get invited to go down and play a festival like that, you're buzzing, man, you know what I mean? So like a bunch of boys from Alloa going down to Alloa, carnage. So, but no, the biggest gig for us, our own gig, was the Liquid Rooms in Edinburgh. We sold that out. That was just like, what can you say, man? Like, incredible. So that one, and then obviously King Tut's as well. We sold out King Tut's in 2019. And King Tut's, I mean, it's not a big venue, but it's a big name venue. You know what I mean? So, totally, man, like, just nuts. Crazy how it can go if you're playing a pub where it started in front of like 4 folk, and those 4 folk are your mum and dad and your brother kind of thing, to selling out like 1,000 cap. Nuts, mate. Nuts. In a couple of years. It was Fade Away again, man. That song just travelled. You know what I mean? And we kind of got picked up by a kind of promotion company called This Feeling, who kind of helped push us out down there, and they put us on our first tours and that down south and on the circuit. On the last tour we played, which was our own tour, it was nothing to do with This Feeling or that. It was actually, I think it was through DF Concerts, and we played the 100 Club in London, which is a really, really famous venue. And I think we nearly sold that one out. We played in Cardiff as well, in Manchester, came back up here, that's when we sold at King Tut's, and we played in Aberdeen as well on that tour. That was 5 gigs, like 5 days in a row kind of thing. So, but amazing, mate. Great memories, like. In those 5 days, we went through, I think it was like 54 bottles of Bucky. Mate, it was, and I think I only drank about 4 of them, to be honest, because I was singing, so I was like, nah, I can't do that. I think maybe it was even 4, maybe 2 or 3 I only drank, but it was basically the roadies that we had with us at the time. They were just like at it, fucking full gutty, man. And in every city we stopped in, they had this app, like it was like find my Bucky or something like that, and it shows you like local shops that actually have it in stock. Mate, that's amazing. And you go and find the shop, and it's a wee fusty bottle in the back.
Tell me what you've seen. Was it a dream? Was I in it? Life seems so obscene until it's over. Who knows? All I want is someone who can fill the hole in the life I know. In between life and death, when there's nothing left, do you wanna know? You come in on your own and you leave on your own. Forget the lovers you've known and your friends on your own. And tell me if it's true that I need you and you are changing. 'Cause I've seen this road before, down on this floor. It is hurting me. All I want is someone who can fill the hole in the life I know. In between life and death, when there's nothing left, do you wanna know? You come in on your own and you leave on your own. Forget the lovers you've known and your friends on your own. You come in on your own and you leave on your own. Forget the lovers you've known and your friends on your own. Oh, those lies. I'm standing here, I'm all alone. Oh, those lies. I'm standing here, I'm all alone. I'm coming in on my own, and I'm coming in on my own. I got a feeling inside my soul. I got a feeling inside my soul.
Unfortunately, eventually the band we went our separate ways, all personal kind of stuff. It was all cool, and I just thought, because I was the singer and a songwriter, I thought I might as well just start putting out songs, since I had some songs left and I didn't really want to stop going anyway. So I done that, just totally laid back, like, and turned out that some of the stuff I was putting out was alright, and a record label for Liverpool called Modern Sky got in touch and offered me a deal. And you're not going to say no when a record label says, we'll put your music on vinyl. You're like, sound, that's a bucket list thing, you know what I mean? So done that and sold out the vinyls that I got made, so they're all sold. And so it's a wee bit of a success there, eh? It's a wee success story. But right now, where I'm at the minute, I'm quite happy just to be chilled about it. I'm just be laid back and just enjoy what I'm doing. It's a bit of fun. The solo track is called These Times, and that was the first song that I wrote when I went solo. So it was the first one that I released as well. And it's the one that's got the most plays on my Spotify and all that. And I've never done an acoustic version of it, so I thought it was a good opportunity to do that today. But aye, that's just about, because of obviously what kind of happened at the time. It was really difficult. And I just wrote a song about just looking ahead and having a bit of hope. You know what I mean? About what's ahead of you kind of thing. Good track. Good melody in that. It was actually a song, I say it was the first one I wrote when I went solo, but it was actually already half writ. But I couldn't finish off writing it. I had it half writ for about 2 years. And so obviously I took a bit of kind of inspiration for what had happened with the band breaking up to go away and finish it off. %, because beforehand with Vida we were self-managed. It was all us. We never got signed or anything, so it was all us that done it ourselves, and it was pure exhausting, man. It really was. You were always having to kind of keep up with yourself and keep up with other bands that you're not competing with, because music's not a competition, but in a kind of roundabout way it is at the same time, because you've got bands that are on the same level and you're trying to kind of keep yourself at the top, and it's not easy. So right now I'm just I can't be bothered with all that stuff, so I'm just quite happy just to be laid back and just go along with it, and what will happen will happen. That's the way I look at it now. Because I think it's probably different for a lot of solo artists that have just came out and they started solo. They're gone for it, man. But for me, because I've done it before with a band, I'm just c'est la vie kind of thing. I mean, art it's not forced, you know what I mean? It needs to be natural. So I'm not a prolific songwriter in that sense. I can go months without writing a song and not even be bothered, and then one will just come out of nowhere, and it might be alright, might be shite. And then I'll just pick the alright ones and then I'll chuck them out. So the cover track I done was a Verve track called On Your Own. It's just one of my favourite kind of underrated songs that they've ever done. That's the reason why I done it. I just love it. And that MTV Unplugged session, I've always been obsessed with Ashcroft live with the acoustic guitar. I love the Verve as well, but Ashcroft with an acoustic is a whole different realm, eh? And that was the first one I remember hearing, and that was years and years and years ago. One of the first songs I learned to play on the guitar as well, actually. So it's one of those ones that I've always kind of played at parties and that. You know what I mean? So I know I'm alright at it, so that's why I done it. But the Verve are a huge influence on me, man. I think my favourite album of all time is Urban Hymns. genuinely, I think that is my favourite album to play from first track to the end. No bother at all. Urban Hymns, man, amazing. I've always been one of those kind of guys where I wear my influences like proudly on my sleeve. Like I'll happily, I didn't care about the stigma that comes with Oasis and all that. And folks say, oh, you just like Oasis, they're common. But nah, man, great band. There's a reason why they're so popular, because they're one of the best bands in the world. I think they're probably the last best band, really. You know, before the internet came and ruined everything. You know what I mean? But aye, man, Oasis, the Beatles, the Verve, it's pretty much me, man. That's it, that's my influences right there.
Watch out shoulder, cuts like a knife, don't you know? Deep and slow, counting down the days. The rom-com place, I take it to the grave. And when I'm searching for my saving grace, get on my knees and pray, and make my way through these times. And then I'll write a letter and send it your way. We'll be heading for better days, and make our way through these times. Blind faith might set you free. What does it mean for me when I don't know what to believe? Counting down the days. The rom-com place, I take it to the grave. And when I'm searching for my saving grace, get on my knees and pray, and make my way through these times. And then I'll write a letter and send it your way. We'll be heading for better days, and make our way through these times. And when I'm searching for my saving grace, get on my knees and pray, and make our way through these times. And then I'll write a letter and send it your way. We'll be heading for better days, and make our way through these times.